Hello everyone, welcome to Trains on Tuesday. The layout's getting a bit crowded here. Anyway, this is the final run for this layout before it gets packed away for the summer. And we set out this winter, with the theme of running boxed sets. So I have two more sets today to show you. One is boxed, it's not Terang, it's not even Hornby. And the other one is a partial box set. So we'll take a look at those, but we're also going to be taking a look at the Airfix accessories. I've got almost everything I have, and I say almost because I don't know whether I've got more stuff hidden away somewhere or not, but almost all the Airfix accessories I have are now out on the layout. And we're going to take a look at what was here last week, I think it was, when we did the St. David's Day run. I asked you to keep an eye open on additions to the layout. I had two comments on that. One was the signal bridge. A viewer thought that was new. Well, it wasn't. That had been here previously. Another one mentioned the turntable, and yes, that was new. But there were a few other things, and we'll take a look at those as well as all the other accessories that I've added this week. So let's get a look at the sets. Okay, first up we have the partial set. I don't have a lid for this. I just have the bottom tray and the insert, the loco, two coaches, and the DVT. For those that don't know what a DVT is, it's this thing here. It's not a locomotive, it just has a driving cab on it, and DVT stands for driving van trailer. Basically a baggage car with a driving cab on. Okay, so this is my Hornby Intercity 225 set with the original loco. I have a more modern replacement loco, but we're going to run it with the original set here. I'll pause the video, get it all out, and get it on the track. Okay, before we start that one off running, we'll take a look at the accessories that I had added for the St. David's Day run. And there's the first one, the turntable. Two different colours there, because part of it's the Airfix kit and part's the more modern Dapol kit. Anyway, now down the high street here, in the last video, I can forgive you for not noticing this, but I added 3 telephone poles. They're Airfix. We'll take a look at those in more detail in a moment. I think I'd added in the little farmyard. Maybe the cows weren't there, but the horses and sheep and a chicken were there. And I had also added in the airfield control tower in that back corner there. Now, since then, I have added more telephone poles all the way around. I've got my Airfix crossing out. I can't set it up properly right now because I don't have the track configuration. Now, this I built as a kid. The gates do open and close. I've only got one of the track ramps at the moment, but there should have been 2, and there should have been a spacer to go in between the tracks. But anyway, there's the crossing. I've added in a track gang. They've got no protection on that end because they know there's nothing in that set of tracks there. Oh, there's a building there, a wrecked building. That came from an Airfix military diorama. I think that one might have been there for the St. David's Day run. Anyway, the cruise gang, the gang there is working on the track, and They've got the boss watching, they've got guy with flags, you know, watching out for traffic. Another one here, he's got his flags there. And working on down, I have added a lot of stuff to the station here. I've added the fencing, I've added people, benches, lights, weighing machines, vending machines, cigarettes and chocolate. We're looking at 1960 stuff here. There'll be no cigarettes today, of course. Little electric cart here with a couple of Airfix heavy duty boxes on top. Lots and lots of people. And various bits and pieces that make the whole scene look great, including the lamps there. And as I back off down here, you can see I've got line side fencing. Another Airfix product, going all the way down here. And all the way back to the control panel. And I've got another crossing there. That one I didn't build. And the gate does not swing at the moment, I don't think. But I can probably fix that. I've got more fencing way down through there. In behind the buildings and alongside that shed. But I wanted to show you the packet that the telegraph poles came out of. There we go, Airfix. 18 telegraph poles. Now I got this for 19 pence. Long time ago. And in it, in the packet were 18 telegraph poles and 2 cable drums. Cable drums are here. This is one of my originals that came out of that packet. Focus and light. Anyway, I've wrapped some real cable on it. They also came with labels. And focusing on that is going to be impossible with this camera. Anyway, those labels were just printed on the back of the packet here. I never used mine, and I'm glad I didn't, because I can now copy these and make lots of them. Anyway, that was the telegraph poles, and I knew where I had some of these. Can you imagine? I've had these since I was a child, and by the time I'd finished looking, I found 16 of the 18. That's if you include the one that's completely topped here. So 15 without this one. Now, in addition to that, we're going to look at the platform fittings. You can see the lamps, you can see the fencing, you can see the benches, you can see the signs. This came with 24 inches of fencing. Sorry about the focus. I've got to get a new camera. 2 3-inch ramp fences. They look like this. If I can pick this one up. That's a ramp fence. It's angled. 4 standard lamps, 2 name boards, and 2 platform seats. That all came in a packet. Again, 19 pence for that. Now, I have the old station building here. We've seen this before. And that I built as a kid. I put rooms in it, I put lights in it. And I shot it with my air rifle. It's got holes in it. So I have a replacement booking hall. This one built up, but it's not completed inside. But I can do that sometime if I ever want to use it. The farmyard Airfix had quite a collection of animals, and you can see these are still on the sprue. Pigs, dogs, horses and sheep, more sheep, more pigs, more sheep, and ponies, and cows, and a bull. That's one cow in the middle, and that's the other one. Okay, enough of me talking for a while. Let's see if the Intercity 225 Swallow livery, executive livery I think they called this, let's see if that wants to run. Here we go. Okay, well the Intercity 225 runs fine, so we'll take a look at the other set. This is a box set, fully box set, Lima Intercity 125 set. Had this since new. And I know some of you have seen this before, but I've got viewers now I know have not. So I'll get the lid off. Take a quick look here. The track is absolutely brand new. Since the 1980s, it's never been out of this box, never been hooked together. The controller, well, if we take a look at that, there's never been a plug on there, never been plugged in. But the Intercity itself has been run a lot. Now this came with one power unit and one dummy, but I've added coaches and I run this on my big layout as a full 8-car set, and I've got hills and one loco, one powered loco wouldn't do it. So I bought a second-hand, rather beat up one, powered one, and cleaned it up, got it running, and put it into the dummy car. So both of these are powered, and I'm a little bit worried about putting this on this tight radius with push and pull power and just 2 coaches. But it is the set we're looking at today. We're not looking at the full train. So we're going to run it with just the 2 coaches. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to substitute power car for the other power car that I bought, and I put the dummy chassis in that one. It's a slightly different color, darker yellow, and it's a little beat up in a few places, but that's what we're going to run today. So we'll give this one a try. I think you'll agree with me that Airfix put out a very credible amount of trackside accessories back in the 1960s. In addition to all that I've shown you up there on the layout, I have these unbuilt kits. Gray's self-service store. Box of station accessories. This came with figures and carts and weighing machines and all that sort of stuff. I've got another box of Airfix farm stock. Let's take a quick look at that and see what contents were in it. 4 horses, 4 ponies, 1 bull, 4 cows, 2 calves, 8 pigs, 2 rams, 6 sheep standing, 6 sheep laying, 2 sheepdogs and 4 chickens. When I bought that one, I bought this one in here in Canada at a hobby shop. One that unfortunately no longer exists, but I paid $5 for that. It's all there. It's all good. Now I've got an engine shed up there on the layout, but in addition to that I've got 1, 2, 3 more. They can be linked together end to end, and I think they can be linked side to side. Anyway, I've got three of those. I've got a new signal gantry, 1 turntable. There's one on the layout, remember? 1 turntable, 2 turntable, 3 turntables, 4 turntables altogether. I don't know what I need those for. There is yet another booking hall, so that would give me 3 booking halls. I do have another one inside which I really shot to pieces with the air rifle. That's part of a military diorama now. I have one more platform canopy, and I also have another box with some parts of a canopy. I could probably make up a half-length one out of that. I have another girder bridge. Another box of trackside accessories. Now that's little huts and water crane, loading gauge, things like that. And I have another signal box. The one kit that I do not have and I would really like to get is the one with the footbridge. I would love to have that footbridge again. I did have it once, but don't know what happened to it, and I would love to replace that footbridge. So I'm on the lookout for one of those. Well everyone, that's it for the shed layout for this season, this winter season. We're off into spring very quickly. I hope you've enjoyed the running you've seen out here this winter, and be assured it'll be back next winter, and I've got bigger ideas for next winter as to what I want to do out here. We'll have even more running. That's going to be fun. Anyway, as I leave you, before starting to pack this layout away, put everything back in its boxes and store it, I will leave you with the Intercity 125 and the Intercity 225 running. Thanks everyone, and catch you again next week for another Trains on Tuesday. Bye for now.